The world is a vampire sent to drain secret destroyers.
Hello and good morning, Shafter High School, and welcome back to Hqtv, Shafter High School's news source. I am Jensen Boyett.
And I'm Miss Davis. Today is Monday, March 25th, and here's what's going on in our general community.
Attention all generals, this week we are focusing on the P in Pride. Being a general means working hard and respecting your community. By staying off your smartphone, you can show one another how important we all are and learn a thing or two from each other. And now, we're going to play a video with Miss Davis and Rebecca.
Being a general means working hard and respecting your community. A great way to do that is staying off your smartphone. You can show one another how important we are to each other and learn a thing or two from each other. We honestly need to realize how addicted we are to our phones and to take a smartphone vacation at least once a week. There are tons of facts out there about how we are addicted to our phones, and here are just a couple of them. One fact shows that we touch our smartphone 2,600 times a day, and that's just a normal user. Someone that is considered a heavy user of their phone touches it 5,400 times a day. Do you think that's pretty accurate, Rebecca?
I completely agree. I walk into lunch, all I see is people out with their phones when they're talking to friends, and I believe it's an addiction at this point.
Yeah, as a teacher in the classroom, I know you guys are on your phone and walking around. I agree with you. As Americans, we spend about 4.7 hours a day on our phone. Now, just to give you some understanding of that, 5.5 years, that equals to about of our life. If we're spending 4.5 hours on our phone every day, that means we're spending 5.5 years on social media in our lifetime. That's like 36% more than you eat or drink. Like, you're on your phone 36% more than you spend time eating or drinking. That's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. That also projects to sleep. 7 hours a day is what teenagers tend to get to sleep, even though you guys need 9.5 hours. But we're spending even more time on our 5.5 a day on our phones. So it's just, you guys are on your phones too much, but honestly, so am I. I'm on my phone just as much. 42.5% of smartphone users, okay, are you ready for this? They would rather give up water and food for a day.
That's crazy.
Than give up their phones.
I would not give up food, but I would probably give up water because I would because I don't drink that much water. I'm not healthy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, drink your water. There's your for a day. Drink some water, but stay off your phone. 5 people on average, 1 in 5 people actually produce new brain waves when they're using their phones while texting. We know that car crashes often are associated with using our phones, unfortunately. Average mobile phone users, okay, this one, 150 photos a month are taken on your phone.
They're all selfies?
They're all selfies, right?
Probably.
Right? Okay, truth time. Do you have an album in your phone just for selfies? Yeah, she does. She does. But that's 1,800 photos a year that you're taking on your phone, and I'm sure that number is much higher for teenagers. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. We download tons of apps. We're on 51% of holiday online shopping is done with our phones. The biggest, okay, what do you think is the most app used on someone's phone?
Some kind of social media base.
I mean, I guess social media base, YouTube is the #1 app, so that can be social media-ish because you can comment and stuff, but YouTube, we're always watching videos. Now people watch videos of people playing video games, so, you know, YouTube, #1 app.
Watch people eating. What? ASMR.
Yeah, watch people eating. They'd rather watch someone eat than eat themselves because they're on their phone. That's how it goes. Did you know that the very first cell phone cost $4,000, but now you can buy one for $4? That's a huge difference in change. I know. This one kind of freaked me out a little bit. There are 7 billion people in the world have a cell phone. I'm sorry, 7 billion people in the world. 5 billion of them have a cell phone, but only 3.5 billion have a toothbrush. That's disgusting. Okay. We know that technology in our phones, they're like little mini computers, so how can you give it up, right? And 57% of people say they use their phones as an alarm clock. We wear our phones as a watch. I mean, I even have one. We wear our phones as a watch now. We are definitely addicted to our phones, which is why this week, when we're focusing on pride in our community, we really want to talk about how spending time with the people in your life, that is showing pride in our community, that you're giving each other the time of day. Yeah. I know, Rebecca, you were saying at lunch, what is it like out at lunch and hanging out with your friends?
Sometimes we're on our phones, and that's not good, especially as a senior. We're almost leaving, and it's better to spend time with your friends because later on we'll regret it.
Right, sure. And how much more, you feel so much more loved when someone puts down their phone and actually spends time with you. I know us teachers, we yell at you guys in the classroom, put your phones away, focus, but it's more than that. It's about being present and being in the moment with the people that you're with and really taking in everything that's going on. And so that's why this week we are challenging you to put those phones away and maybe even, dare I say, put it away for 24 hours. I know that's rough. But hey, maybe at least during school hours. I know that's even hard because you're with your friends. So maybe be with your friends. And it's definitely important for your health and for just being in the community with a pride. So we're about to watch an encouraging video on YouTube that kind of talks about some statistics and really challenges you how to put your phone away and be present.
Of the 7 billion people on Earth, roughly 6 billion own a cell phone, which is pretty shocking given that only 4.5 billion have access to a working toilet. So how are these popular gadgets changing your body and brain? If you're looking down at your phone right now, your spine angle is equivalent to that of an 8-year-old child sitting on your neck, which is fairly significant considering people spend an average of 4.7 hours a day looking at their phone. This, combined with the length of time spent in front of computers, has led to an increase in the prevalence of myopia or nearsightedness in North America. In the 1970s, about 1/4 of the population had myopia, where today nearly half do, and in some parts of Asia, 80 to 90% of the population is now nearsighted. And it can be hard to put your phone down. Take for example the game Candy Crush. As you play the game, you achieve small goals, causing your brain to be rewarded with little bursts of dopamine, and eventually you're rewarded in the game with new content. This novelty also gives little bursts of dopamine and together create what is known as a compulsion loop, which just happens to be the same loop responsible for the behaviors associated with nicotine or cocaine. Our brains are hardwired to make us novelty seeking, and this is why apps on our phones are designed to constantly provide us with new content, making them hard to put down. As a result, 93% of young people aged 18 to 29 report using their smartphone as a tool to avoid boredom, as opposed to other activities like reading a book or engaging with people around them. This has created a new term, nomophobia, the fear or anxiety of being without your phone. We also see a change in brain patterns. Alpha rhythms are commonly associated with wakeful relaxation, like when your mind wanders off, whereas gamma waves are associated with conscious attentiveness. And experiments have shown that when a cell phone is transmitting, say during a phone call, the power of these alpha waves is significantly boosted, meaning phone transmissions can literally change the way your brain functions. Your smartphone can also disrupt your sleep. The screen emits a blue light which has been shown to alter our circadian rhythms, diminishing the time spent in deep sleep, which is linked to the development of diabetes, cancer, and obesity. Studies have shown that people who read on their smartphone at night have a harder time falling asleep and produce less melatonin, a hormone responsible for the regulation of sleep-wake cycles. Harvard Medical School advises the last 2 to 3 hours before bed be technology-free, so pick up a book before bed instead. Of course, smartphones also completely change our ability to access information, most notably in poor and minority populations. 7% of Americans are entirely dependent on smartphones for their access to the internet. A 2014 study found that the majority of smartphone owners use their phone for online banking, to look up medical information, and searching for jobs. So while phones are in no way exclusively bad and have been part of a positive change in the world, there's no denying that they are changing us. But many successful people have now decided to take smartphone vacations in order to increase productivity. In our new ASAP Thought video, we break down the top 6 reasons you should take a smartphone vacation and how it could benefit your life right now. And subscribe for more weekly science videos.
And now we're going to send it over to Darby and Chance with the Pride drawing.
this Friday night, come down to Shafter Night Live at the auditorium. There are posters around the school that will tell you when and where to go. And, well, about this.
Yeah, we're going to draw 10 Pride tickets, and the winner gets
a free ticket to Shafter Night Live show.
And a Pride shirt. So here we go. Okay, let's see. Here. Read this.
By the way, it's winners.
Hopefully.
We ready?
Yes.
The first winner is Fernando Carrasco.
Yes. And Rebecca Gutierrez in 9th grade.
And Junior Lara.
Can't read that one. Jose Mendoza in 11th grade.
I don't know that last name, but Lynette
Duarte. I am apologize. Okay, and here we get 5 more, maybe.
Number 6, Rebecca Gutierrez.
Again? Cool.
Oh, that was twice?
I think so. Okay, Audrey McPetridge. I apologize for enthusiasm from Mr. Friedman. So there you go.
This one.
Junior Laura.
Again.
In 12th grade.
Then I'll
2 more. Okay.
Jasmine Bravo.
And Aline Diaz in 11th grade. So good job, everyone. So yeah. Oh.
All right, hope you guys all can make it out to the Shafter Night Live this Friday. Mr. Perucci is hosting. I'm the musical guest, and there's tons of funny skits, so it's a good laugh. Hope you guys can make it out. Students interested in robotics, if you're interested in joining the robotics club next year, sorry seniors, go see Miss Phillips, classroom 1205 on Friday during lunch to receive information.
General's Best Friends Club will be meeting today during lunchroom 505, and the SAT prep class will continue on Tuesdays in the library. Class starts after school and is available until 7 p.m. So come for as long as you can to help improve your SAT score, and see Mr. Wiebe in room 503 or 506 if you have any following questions.
To freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, if you are interested in running for class office, didn't we do that? Must attend a meeting in ASB room during lunch today. Yeah, I think that was last week. I think we're a little, it's Monday, guys. It's Monday.
And FCA will be meeting in the old gym during lunch tomorrow. And seniors, be sure to check out the scholarships that are available. See Ms. Martinez in the Career Center for following information. And now,
you know what? While we're waiting for that, hey guys, prom. Juniors and seniors, prom is coming up April 27th. So that's the week after we get back from spring break. So you girls, you got plenty of time to get your dresses. Tickets go on sale Monday, April 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke. Tickets go on sale Monday. They are $65 per person. You get a chicken and steak dinner. You get a dessert. You get free photo booth all night. You get free 5x7 4 wallets and a digital copy of professional photos. The coffee shop's going to be open. It's going to be a great time. And the theme, masquerade. And yes, Miss LeBrent said you can wear a mask. So that's pretty awesome.
So is it taking place at the same place as it was last year?
It is. Same place, Ford Theater. The whole area is open. It's really nice. It's going to be awesome. So tickets go on sale Monday, $65.
Well, if it's as fun as it was last year, then I'm sure it's going to be.
And he
even
went as a
greater.
freshman last year. So.
And now over to Alexis with sports and upcoming events.
Baseball, softball, freshmen at Chavez, 4:30, out of class at 2:30. Baseball and softball, JV and varsity versus Chavez, 4 o'clock, out of class at 2:30 as well. And now for upcoming events. So March 27th is a late start. March 28th is a freshman orientation. The 29th is Shafter Night Live at 7 p.m. The January, February, March, April 1st, 2nd, and 4th is a freshman registration. And Thursday, April 11th, during 6th period, we're going to be having a special game in the main gym with Ms. Schoenherr's adaptive PE students and our varsity basketball players on the same court playing together. The kids will wear school jerseys, and there will be an announcer, and the national anthem will be, it'll be just like a normal high school basketball game would. We want this to be a great experience for all the kids involved, and we would love to have you and all of your classes to come and fill the bleachers. We have awesome kids here, and I do ask that you explain this positive, fun event. We want the kids that will cheer for you all. Please go and support them. And now back to Jensen and Ms. Davis.
Well, on that note, have a great day, Generals, and tune in tomorrow for another great episode of Hqtv,
Shafter High School's news source.